Another oddity is that the presidential debates are coming up very late. The first one is September the 26th. What are your expectations on that score?
Well, my expectations on president is that Trump is going to be extremely aggressive, extremely personal, and will continue with this sort of fifth grade debating tactic, which, the cognoscenti and the bien-pensant of Manhattan and San Francisco will sneer at. But the reality is that you've got quite a few Republican would-be presidential candidates who sneered at it as well, and they were all felled by it. So I think Hillary Clinton's going to have to take Trump extremely serious. I think it's going to get down and dirty and very personal. I think it depends very much on the area, on the subject matter. Maybe he'll have a lot more to say about business and economics. I think his grasp of international diplomacy is going to come under an awful lot of pressure in the international debate. The domestic politics, I think he's going to personalize it. He's going to say her health is not good. She's hysterical. I mean, there'll be a lot of provocation. I think it'll be a really nasty debate. Probably nastier than any we've seen in a long while.
Patrick, just a quick question for you. With the Middle East in flames, do you think that Hillary can defend her foreign policy credentials?
The fact that the Middle East in flames, I think you cannot attribute that to a U.S. Secretary of State. I'm extremely critical
of
why
not?
U.S. policy over the last 15 years.
She touts that as her background and her accomplishment.
I don't think anyone, and Hillary's, I think whatever your criticisms of her, she's a fairly astute, intelligent person, and I don't think she would be happy, sanguine about the state of the Middle East at the moment. It's a terrible crime what's going on in Syria. Yeah. It's a disaster what's going on in Iraq.
Colin Powell said
and I think to track that, we need to go back 20 years to look at the roots of that, if not longer.
You break it, you own it.
The Europeans have got a few questions to answer as well, not just the Americans. So I think, what one's got to, these are incredibly complex times. And sure, there's no question about it. The Middle East is on fire.
And she's shown no ability to deal with that level of complexity, has she? And now she wants to be president of the United States.
I believe she's certainly got far more of an idea than Donald Trump, from what I can see. I think
How do you know
his notion of singling out religious faiths and simplistic notions of allying with strongmen in Eurasia, such as Vladimir Putin, I don't think that's going to take anyone very much further forward except Vladimir Putin.